when I came out would be my second semester, first semester, second year of college. And I feel like college is a pretty awesome time to, have your own freedom and explore and really get in touch with who you are.
I grew up in Aztec, New Mexico, so small conservative town. It took me a long time to come out. It was always my dark little secret while I was living in Aztec. It wasn't until I went to New Mexico State University and that I really started to come out and let people know, hey, this is who I am, and start to be more true to myself.
I think from a young age, probably from 5, I always knew that maybe I was gay.
I feel like I've always kind of known that I was different. I mean, growing up, my action figures were boyfriends. At the time, I didn't really give it much thought.
We didn't have the dialogue in the 80s and the 90s to really discuss any of this.
Growing up in high school, I would never imagine being able to come out at that time, just because I saw the people who were like slightly out and they just were constantly bullied, they were beat up, stuff like that. So I kept it my secret.
At a young age, gay was always looked at as something that was not okay.
I would actually watch everything I did. I would watch how I sat, how I spoke. I would watch absolutely everything to try and keep this dirty little secret of mine.
It wasn't accepted within the family structure, and I was raised in a pretty Catholic, as a child too. So coming up, that was, something that nobody ever talked about.
I came out to 2 of my sisters first. I have 5 sisters, 0 brothers. But I told 2 of them, and then of course I told all the other ones, which I was okay with.
One of my older cousins saw within me that there might be, something that I had been struggling with without really even knowing.
I couldn't bring myself to tell my parents, so I kind of just added my mom on Facebook and let her find out that way. Probably not the best approach, but ended up working out.
I definitely had support from everyone, but also I think that there's struggles within family structures when, there's something different than the norm.
With my father, he is from Mexico. It's a totally different culture change for him. The way he found out was he was going off on a rant about, oh, Ryan doesn't have a girlfriend because he's shy and he can't talk to people. And my mom was just like, it's because he's gay, shut up, I'm watching TV. So probably not the best way to come out. Took a while for my father to come to terms with it. We still don't fully discuss it, but the rest of my family is super supportive, as much as it can be.
No matter what, my parents said, no matter who you love, no matter what, as long as you're happy. Happiness is the first and foremost, so yeah, definitely support.
I was very fortunate. I didn't have the scary coming out experience that other people had. For me, the hardest part of the coming out process was coming out to myself and accepting this aspect about myself.